Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy CJ100 coming back at you with another video reaction. Now this reaction is going to be interesting, right? Because this woman here is she's a lot. But as far as going through her pictures, and I just went and looked at, who posted it like I normally would do when I'm scrolling on Facebook. That's where I found the video, by the way. Her name is Angie, spelled the way it sounds, I guess. She's a very attractive woman, thick as hell, got a nice skin complexion on her, got a little swag to her, Now she had, like, for me personally, she was naked, not naked completely, but she was basically naked in some of her pictures. That's not something I would go for, but she don't like me, she don't know me, does not matter to her. So that's not really important. But it does speak to kind of a mentality, but anyway. So I went and looked at this video she posted. Now, as far as this video, I'm not gonna really chastise her or overly criticize her as a person. I'm just gonna kind of speak to her words, right? And her words, I don't think she understands what she's actually saying. I think she's a little hurt by a man, maybe. It's usually where these kind of mentalities come from. But we're just gonna get into the video and y'all just tell me what you think, and I'll be stopping periodically to kind of give my opinion, and so we'll just do like that, all right?
As men who want to come from me. So this is your perfect time to chime on the fuck in and send a request. So let me hear this stupid shit y'all gotta fucking say. Let's be clear.
Immediately she comes into the video aggressive, looking for confrontation. That already lets me know where this is going. Then she gets to playing a song by Nicki Minaj that I don't know the name of, but look at y'all lying ass niggas. Like, you see where this is finna go already. And she's talking about weak ass men. Come on, you know how this goes.
Let's be clear, weak ass men, I am your worst fucking nightmare, okay? I am a disciplined woman who owns her own business, who can carry herself, but if I'm with a man, that's his sole responsibility. I'm gonna let a man be a man. I'm feminine, so that means when I'm with a man, I'm gonna tap into my feminine energy.
She said she's gonna let a man be a man. So basically she said she's taking care of her own business. Kudos to her for that. You should do that as an adult. And she said she'll basically move out of the way and let the man be the man. Well, first of all, you don't let a man be anything. A man is what a man is. That's a man now. We're not talking about, people that sit up under somebody. We're talking about men that go their own way, provide for themselves, that don't need somebody to do it for them, first of all. And then she said she's feminine. From the video that I just showed you, like the first little part, is that feminine energy. You can say I'm feminine, but is it feminine energy? I don't know, sweetheart. You came off very aggressive and very masculine. So, I don't know.
And I'm gonna allow the man to tap into his masculine energy. What his masculine energy is supposed to do.
Allow the man to tap into his masculine energy because you tap into your feminine energy. That's not allowance. You should be that. He should be that. You don't. Y'all be trying to raise men. That's where y'all fuck up.
His sole responsibility in life is to provide and protect. This is so fucked up that we as a black culture have become so accustomed. We have watched our mothers and our grandmothers struggle and be the strong black woman and not be loved properly and treated properly by the black men. And I'm sick of this shit, okay? The job of the black men.
We have watched black women, grandmama, mama, auntie, them struggle. There is some truth to that. But the way she's leaning, you can tell that it's the man's fault in her mind. And that's not reality all the time. We always have this assumption that because a woman is struggling, that it's a man's fault that she's struggling, like she's left behind or stuff. I'm not with that mentality. You grown, you an adult, you equal, this how it go.
Job of the black man treats us worse than any other races would never allow this shit. Let's be clear. No other race, only our race thinks, oh, the independent, the strong black woman, she gotta be Miss Independent, she gotta do everything on her own. Yes, she is. She has become conditioned to do everything on her own because she cannot be secured by a black man. And security, it is women out here that...
Whew. So apparently the single mother epidemic is just completely on men. And it's completely on the fact that we don't want to step up and secure our women. I secured my ex-wife. Now, we're not together no more, but when we were together, I handled my business. Even as a young guy, I was 24 years old. I was doing what the fuck I was supposed to do to the best of my ability. Look, there's this mentality that black men aren't holding themselves accountable. Where? Even the dumbass dudes, we hold accountable, bro. Especially men. We ain't going for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And there's this mentality that no other race allows women to lead. I agree. And no other race of women is fighting to be the leaders of the community. Constantly fighting men, stepping in men's face, pointing, you niggas. Nobody's doing that but you. In a general sense. It's you doing it. So it's like, I get your point, but you're kind of dismissing the fact that you're kind of in control of that as well. It's not always the fact that men ain't doing something. That's bullshit.
And probably when it snowed the other day and they cars and shit was snowed in, that they was fucking at some point this month or in the last week and wasn't even secure enough to call the man that they had just been fucking in the last 30 days to come shovel their motherfucking snow out, or to call them for a helping hand. It's the first of the month. They probably short on their fucking rent, and a lot of women are not even secure enough mentally by the man that they're sleeping with to call them and ask them for a little bit of help. Why? Because when she asks you for help, you want to lash her and shit and make her feel bad like she's needing something. Yes, she does need something.
I think she meant bash. But anyway, she talking about women that are fucking guys that can't do anything for them. Whose fault is that? It's yours. You allow the man to do that. Me personally, I'm not really gonna be smashing a woman that don't have a standard. Now, I've been through the stages of just running through chicks. We done that, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool when you want the dick, and that's all you want. But if a man just wants that, he's somehow the bad guy. Look, man, you can get the guy you want. You control your pussy. Women have control to the pussy, to sex. That's you. Unless a sick ass nigga rape you, that is your control. So if you fucking a guy that can't do nothing for you, that ain't his fault that he ain't shit. He ain't shit. Well, it is his fault, but it's nothing you can do about that. You chose it. What you choose, you gotta deal with. It's called accountability, sweetheart.
She needs the black man to fucking secure her. And if you sleeping with her, let's be clear, it's not about selling pussy, it's about
and now she's putting the black man in this category of, like, basically label. Like, I don't think she means all, but this is the issue that I have. When black men speak about black women in general, there's a problem when we speak in general. You always want to say not all, and you're bashing the black woman. Is this not bashing the black man? From your logic, I don't mind it because you're just speaking your truth. I get it. You've been through some things, you want to speak on it. I'm not knocking you for that. But why when we do it, it's a problem. Second, that is in their control. It's ridiculous that y'all think that a man is just supposed to take care of you if he's not your husband. So that's where we got this shit twisted. You think because you dropping off some pussy that every woman seems to have, that you special, that you deserve to be protected and provided for. No, I'm gonna be straight up with you. No, just because you drop some ass off don't mean nothing. It doesn't in the long scheme of things. Like, y'all get this shit twisted, man. I really don't understand it. It's like y'all want something for nothing.
security. The man's responsibility is to provide and protect. And we have normalized black women being so independent that black men have forgot that that's their job. That's why we have broken women who are broken, being used and abused by men who are being slept on, who are...
Black men have not forgot that. The niggas that ain't doing nothing for you are the niggas that ain't doing nothing for nobody else, probably including themselves. Black men that are trying to have a family understands this. Now, if you want to say we're not rich enough or whatever, we can have that conversation. But at the end of the day, a working man that cares and willing to love you and take care of you the best of his knowledge and the best of his ability, what's the issue with that? The problem is that's not good enough for a lot of y'all. Y'all diss a lot of those guys that are willing to do that because he lame. He ain't got swag. You know what I'm saying? He don't know how to get down on you. Now I do, but that came from a process of getting rejected for so long. I had to learn how to adapt to the game. Y'all don't ever want to talk about that.
Are being left as single mothers who are in their 30s and 40s and haven't been married and probably will never come close to having a real man to secure.
Left as single mothers. What is the assumption that we always take? The man left her. When even in marriages, 80% of black women leave. Why don't we ever address that? The fact that, I mean, you know how many women I've talked to that was pregnant or had a baby, and I'm just trying to see what it is, and I'm asking you ain't with your baby daddy no more, her reaction is, hell no, I ain't with that nigga. But you pregnant by him, and you talking like it's an insult for me to say you be with the guy that got you pregnant. Black women, you're not always left by a man. Sometimes your ass leaving, and sometimes you deserve to be left. The kid don't, but you do. So you single and a mother, shit. That's what it is. It's not necessarily something you gotta look at like, I did it to you. Something didn't work out and you have a child. We have a child. I'm a single father when she with me or he with me. I don't understand that, man. It's like y'all wear this shit as a badge of honor, but also want to be the victim. Me and my boy Tez Defy say this shit all the time. You women want to be the superhero and the villain. Y'all got to cut it out, bro.
Them and love them properly. And this is why these videos of these, and women need to pay attention to the men who say in these comments if they laughing at it or what they're responding to, because these are the kind of men that you need to stay away from. If you gonna come for me, come correct or don't come the fuck at all. And I'll tell you something, for the guy who Charles, whoever he is, clearly he from the neighborhood because he called me Tootie. This is a message
Real
for
feminine.
him. Yes, I was married, and I didn't have a failed marriage. I actually had a successful marriage to me because I left it. And once I left that marriage, I actually learned to love my fucking self. Okay? And that was one of the best experiences in life that I could have ever had, is being fucking married. And the reason why I'm a divorced woman is because my ex-husband did not know that his responsibility was to provide and protect and secure the woman. And I was carrying more of the financial burden in the relationship and the marriage because
What I just say, who are you choosing? So first of all, you want to say that it's not a failed marriage because you learned so much and you became a better person. It was a failed marriage, sweetheart. That's how the shit goes. If you're not in the marriage anymore, you failed, he failed. You definitely have a failed marriage. Women always want to make what they do sound so glorious and amazing. Bro, you failed in a relationship. And you say you chose a man. Basically, you chose a man that couldn't handle the financial load. You had to handle it. That's what she's about to say. So back to what I said earlier. Who are you choosing? You putting black men on the man you chose when we're not like that. We're not all like that. The majority of us are not like that. Like y'all get this shit twisted, bro.
I can do it on my own. I don't need him mentality. And I had to learn to date a real man to know how I should be treated properly. Let's be clear. Any man who has ever dated me, and my ex-husband included, because he just asked to remarry me again last year, even though we're not even sleeping together and haven't done so for a very long time, who still wants me, any man that I've ever dated who was actually looking to date the girl and looking to not...
Why is that a flex? The man that basically wasn't what you wanted. He couldn't hold his own. He couldn't hold his own financially. He wasn't doing what you need him to do. So why is it a flex that he still wants you? He probably still wants some ass. And if he does want you, it's not what you want. He want to be back where you can take care of the business. Like you say, niggas are, right? So why is that a flex? It makes no sense. Y'all want to be the superhero and the villain, bro. Come on now. Chill out with this shit.
Get the pussy. I can go back to them today. And that's a promise. I have no bad with anybody I was actually seriously with. I treat men very well.
Every woman says this. They can go back to whoever they want. Everybody want them. And I know the game, bro. Niggas will jump back in your DMs, jump in your messages to try to smash again because the one he trying to get up with ain't coming through tonight. Y'all got it so twisted. Y'all head so big because you simp ass niggas making them think that they bigger than they are. Sweetheart, you're not. You're a very attractive woman. Shout out to you for having your business, but you tweaking.
And let me be clear. I know what it's like to have a man to secure you in all aspects. My car, I wasn't even at home on the day it snowed. I was actually with my guy friend. And he woke up and said, when I take you home, I'm gonna make sure I clean your car and stuff off. And he went and got me some salt and doing all that, because that's what a man is supposed to do. Secure. And if my car stopped right now while I'm on this road, for whatever reason, I can call him and say, hey, my car just stopped. I need help. He's gonna either do two things: send help for me, or he's gonna come his fucking self. But he's a real man, so a lot of the time he gonna come his motherfucking self, because he's gonna make sure that who he's sleeping with, who he's laying with, is safe. And that's the whole, these simple-minded men, they can't even get that.
So he's a real man because he gonna come his motherfucking self. Now I was kind of with you when you're with a man and he's able to send help for you if he can, or get there if he can. I mean, I get that, you know, if he's available to do it, good. But you're saying a real man gonna be there. No, a man that's available is gonna be there. It's that simple. Y'all equate what y'all want with being a real man. No, that might how you look at it. In a circle of men, what you talking about is bullshit.
Shit. About feeling secure. Security is more than just financial. It's mental, spiritual, physical, emotional, and financial. That means if I go to work and I have a bad day, or if something happens, I know that if the guy that I'm sleeping with, I should be able to, he should say, walk into this door, and
So I'm guessing you cool with paying 50-50 or 75-25 or 60-40, because you somehow going to work and he also got to handle the financial load. So I'm just trying to be clear on that. I'm guessing that's what you meant. I don't know.
I don't even know what's in that door, but I have to have that trust for him that I know that he has secured me so much and he's such of a real man that I don't have a doubt in my mind. I can walk into a door blindfolded and know that there's nothing in that door that's gonna harm me. And that's how we should feel when we're dating somebody and or sleeping with somebody. So weak men, listen to what you're saying to these comments. Stop demoralizing black women and stop trying to make up.
I noticed she ain't mentioned marriage though, like being a wife, being a husband. You don't, what she's talking about, she's not wrong for the most part. A man is supposed to be able to provide and protect. I get that. For his wife. God didn't say for your girlfriend. It's like y'all think y'all entitled to everything. You're not that special. You're not special to that man till he says, I'm on my knee. I want you to be my wife. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. Cut it out, man. Your pussy is not that valuable.
Let's belittle ourselves. If you can't afford her, and that means financially too, if you can't afford her, leave her the fuck alone. There's no reason why you're gonna try to belittle her because you can't afford her. Just say that she not in your motherfucking bracket. I done told y'all, stop looking.
Look, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because I mean it's not too much more to be said. So black men, handle your business. Do what you gotta do for yourself first, especially if you don't have kids or a woman. Lock in on the goal, lock in on the mission, because there are a lot of women like her, even that are more docile, but they want you to provide. This is not saying don't do what you're supposed to do as a man. Men, handle your business, but avoid women like this. If you a man trying to have something, if you a man that wants to live a long life, because if you don't, you're gonna deal with a woman like this and it's gonna be a lot of stress, and that ain't what you want. I've been there already. Find you a woman that can actually submit to you. And you're worth, make sure you're worth submitting, but a woman that can submit to you. And I'm not talking about what these people on the internet are talking about because you pay all the bills. That ain't got nothing to do with submission. Now that might be security, but that doesn't, like, submission and security are two different things. Submit to the man that you are, the path that you're on. If she can't do that, you don't need her. That's just the facts. But to this woman, I mean, like I said, man, you're not completely wrong. You know, you got some good points in here, and I agree that men need to step up. But not for any old woman. For the woman that you want to be with, the woman that you are courting, yeah, you should spend some money here and there, but don't drop off your bread because she's a woman. That ain't how it works. She got to be yours. Take care of your woman, not a woman you smashing, because a woman I'm smashing ain't mine. An old head told me this a long time ago. She ain't yours, it's just your turn. If you ain't wifed, even with wifing, but if you ain't wifed, especially, come on, bro. Let's get real with the game. Well, look, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. Make sure y'all twerk that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button and leave a comment of what you think about this, because I think this is very important. But at the end of the day, black men, we do have to do better. I'm not gonna deny that part of it. But women like this, what she talking about is mostly hurt, man. It's mostly the guy that she had wasn't who she wanted him to be, and she was trying to change him, and it didn't work. Women, y'all gotta stop doing that shit. But anyway, it's your boy CJ100. 50% of the 5100 podcast. Want y'all to link in with us and let's get the work done. You dig?